Donnajodhan presents Dining with Donna, a weekly podcast where Donna shares a delicious recipe with you, gives you a bonus recipe, and ends off her podcast with time-saving tips for your kitchen. Her recipes are easy to follow, easy to put together, and most yummy and delicious for family and friends. Donna's recipes are favorites for everyone. They are tried and approved, and she guarantees you'll be able to make them your favorite. It's time to cook and bake, and Donna is waiting to show you how.
Hello. It's Donna Jodhan, your host for the Dining with Donna podcast for April 2024. It is week 4 of April, folks, and I hope that everyone has been enjoying their month thus far. And I want to thank everyone for listening in to me. I'm really enjoying bringing you these easy-to-make recipes that have been shared with me by friends, family, and even me going on the internet whenever I have a spare moment to find these. A special thanks to Melanie, as she calls herself, Mama Peach. Melanie Mama Peach. Thank you, Melanie. I should have been doing this in each of my shows, thanking Melanie most heartily for a lot of these recipes. Melanie takes the time to share her recipes with us almost daily. But these recipes have been well worn, as I would say. They go around and around and around amongst family, friends, and associates, and Melanie. Thank you, Mike, my little brother in Montreal. Thank you again, sir, for continuing to produce my shows. I really am grateful to you, and I hope that you and Heather are doing well, and hope that you are taking time to try some of these really yummy recipes. Okay? So, don't forget to keep sending me your emails to askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com or diningwithdonna@gmail.com. And if you want any of these recipes, the bonus recipes, the tips, anything, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask me to send an electronic copy to you. All right? And I would be happy to do it. Just put in the subject line the month, the week, and what you're looking for. Either bonus recipe, either the main recipe, or the tips that I offer to you. Don't worry, we'll sort it out. Just send me what you are looking for, okay? All right. Last week, we shared with you Asian curried soup, beautiful cherry salad, and tips for children, okay? Cleaning stuffed toys and polishing shoes for children, okay? Or polishing baby shoes, okay? All right. So, for this week, here's what we're going to cover. We are going to cover spicy pumpkin soup. We're going to delve into this recipe for this week. Summer fruit fantasy is the bonus recipe. Okay. And our tips would be best of tips for children, a Great Bib, and I have another category for you. It's a miscellaneous category, and it's all about aluminum, painted or unpainted. Okay? All right then, folks. Are we ready to jump aboard? Okay, are we? All right, let's get down to beeswax or business. And we are going to talk about spicy pumpkin soup. Hope you like it. Again, as I would say, the kitchen is the best place for you to crowd around, commiserate, chat, concur with each other. Just simply do all the things that you like to do when you're socializing. It really, the kitchen is it. Kitchen corner, as I call it. All right? Get in there and make your own recipes, create your own recipes, change someone else's recipe, or follow someone else's recipe. It's easier to do that, I think. But sometimes you get into the creative mood and you just simply want to relax and let your mind and your imagination run, and you create. All right? You can do this anytime. I do it more on weekends when I, seeking some downtime and have nothing else to do, or I don't have anything on my schedule. I make time to socialize with friends and family, or just simply going there by myself and decide to make or create a recipe. Okay? All right. 2 things you need to do before you start is to gather the implements that you would need for this recipe. Put them aside on your kitchen counter and gather your ingredients together so that you don't need to go running around to your pantry cupboard or your kitchen drawers or shelves looking for things. It really stresses you out. So before you start on your recipe, just get everything together, your implements and your ingredients. Okay? Here are the implements that you would need. 1 can opener, battery operated or manual or electric. I prefer the manual, tell you the truth. Measuring cups, measuring spoons, a food chopper, a medium-sized saucepan, serving bowls, and paper towels. Don't forget those paper towels now. You need them to wipe your hands or clean up unexpected or unwanted spills. All right. Here are the ingredients that you're going to need. 1 15-ounce can of solid packed pumpkin. And as I keep saying, if you cannot find your 15-ounce can, like the single individual can of 15 ounces, just make sure that you have 15 ounces of solid packed pumpkin in total, okay? That's all you need to do. 1 14-ounce can of reduced sodium chicken broth. Again, just make sure it's 14 ounces in total. 1/2 cup of water. 1 can, 4 ounces, 1 4-ounce can of diced chilies. Okay. Make sure that they are green chilies. I like chilies. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/8 teaspoon of ground pepper, and this is optional, you don't have to have this. 1/4 cup of sour cream. I cheat and I put 1/2 cup, but this recipe calls for 1/4 cup. Chopped fresh cilantro, and those are your ingredients. Are you ready to make? Okay. Combine your pumpkin, your broth, and your water, your chilies, your cumin, and your chili powder. Okay. And garlic powder and ground red pepper in a medium saucepan. You combine all of these ingredients into a medium-sized saucepan. Bring to a boil over high heat. Reduce your heat to medium then, and simmer for 5 minutes. You need to stir occasionally. Top this with your dollops of sour cream and sprinkle with cilantro. Sprinkle with cilantro. This makes 4 servings. How does it sound to you? It sounds great to me. A friend brought this to me and I tried it and I liked it. A little bit spicy, but you could tone down the spices a bit. Okay? And it'll do good. On a cool April day, it's a perfect soup for you to try. And it makes the kitchen smell nice. Yeah, it does. So in addition to being delicious, it is very fragrant. Okay? Good enough. That is it for this recipe, spicy pumpkin soup. Okay? And here comes the bonus recipe for this week. It's another salad that I have for you. Raspberry salad. Okay. 1 6-serving size box of gelatin. Okay. And it's raspberry gelatin you're looking for. So it's 1 box, 6 servings. Make sure it says 6 servings on the box of raspberry gelatin. 2 cups of hot water, 2 cups of applesauce, 2 packages of frozen raspberries partially defrosted, 1 cup of sour cream, 1.5 cups of miniature marshmallows, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. In an oblong dish, here's what you do. Dissolve your gelatin in hot water. Break up your raspberries in this. Add your applesauce and your cinnamon. Combine your sour cream and marshmallows and just add it on top of this gelatin mixture. Okay? So let me just go over that again. In your oblong dish, dissolve your gelatin in hot water. Okay? Break up raspberry in this gelatin and hot water. Okay, after it's dissolved, of course. Add your applesauce and your cinnamon. Then you refrigerate. Okay? Make sure to refrigerate it now. Okay? And make sure that it is set. When you refrigerate it, make sure that it is set. And then you combine your sour cream and marshmallows in a bowl. Okay. Spread it over the chilled mixture. Okay. And you refrigerate again for 2 hours before serving. So first you deal with your mixture, chill it until the gelatin is set. Then you add you combine your sour cream and your cinnamon. Okay? Combine your sour cream and your marshmallows, that is a topping. Okay? And you spread it over the gelatin mixture, the gelatin that has been set, and refrigerate again. Okay? And then you do this for about 2 hours before you serve it, okay? That is your recipe, my bonus recipe for this week, okay? All right. So let's go to the tips that I have for you for this week. Again, it's a tip for the children, and it's a great bib that you can use, okay? If you're looking for a bib for your child and you're looking for an economic way to do it, cut off the sleeves of an old shirt, okay? And they can serve as coveralls for your children when they're painting or eating. So just cut off the sleeves of an old shirt and bingo, you have a coverall. All right, here comes my next tip. It's a tip for, it's a miscellaneous tip. Aluminum exterior, painted or unpainted. Mix 50% of your motor oil and kerosene. 50% motor oil and 50% kerosene. This is your mixture. Okay. Then clean your aluminum well with a clean cloth. Dampen the clean cloth, dip it in your mixture, and wipe well. Okay. Add another thin coat of this mixture of your kerosene and your motor oil. Do this about twice a year. Okay, and all will be well. That's it for me for this week, but before I go, let me just summarize again what I shared with you for this week. Okay? Okay, let me just pull it up here. All right. I shared with you spicy pumpkin soup. Summer Fruit Fantasy was the bonus recipe. Folks, you need to try this one now and get ready for the summer with it, please. Okay, and the tips I shared were tips for the children, making an economic bib out of an old sleeveless shirt, and how to clean interior and exterior aluminum. Okay, I told you how to do it with kerosene and motor oil. Take a cloth, dip it in the mixture, rub on, let it dry, and then add another thin coat. And you can do this twice a year. All right, folks, that's it for me for this week, week 4 of Dining with Donna. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Don't forget to keep your emails coming to me at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com or to me personally at donnajodhan@gmail.com. Okay? And if you're looking for an electronic copy of my recipes, whether it's bonus or main recipe or the tips, just put in the subject line the month, which is April, the week, which in this instance it's week 3, and just tell me what you want. You want your spicy pumpkin soup or your summer fruit fantasy or your tips for this week. And we'll sort it out. We'll get it to you. And I'm willing to engage with you on Facebook, through FaceTime or WhatsApp. You just tell me what your preference is and I will tell you how to engage with me then. Okay? And now you can find me on Spotify and on Apple. Okay? In addition to being on YouTube. So, thank you very much. Have a great rest of the day, a great rest of the week, a great rest of the month. Stay safe and do take care. Bye for now.
That's it for this week. Donna hopes that you enjoyed her recipes and that you will take a few minutes to try them out. Stay safe and stay well. Send your thoughts and feedback to Donna at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com.